What's going on, everybody? RA, your pro wrestling nerd here, along with Big Johnny.
How you doing, guys?
Little Jay. And it's time to do night one of Wrestlemania predictions. So, remember to hit the like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, drop a comment down below. What are some of your predictions for the show? Let's hit the intro and get into it.
Break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up.
Alright, let's just jump right into it because, like I said after Royal Rumble, everything was going to right itself as I am once again your defending, reigning pro wrestling nerd prediction champion. I've ended the reign of Jinder Mahal over there because he got lucky and prayed to a deity and whatever and sold his soul just to get a win. We're going to start with the tag team titles of the New Day versus the War Raiders. Little J, who do you got and why?
I'm gonna go with the War Raiders.
War Raiders? For what reason?
I feel this storyline. I don't know. I haven't been connected with the storyline. It feels like it's getting dry. It started out good when it kicked out Big E, but since that, I think that was the peak of the storyline, and I think War Raiders went retaining just because I don't think the fans are behind as New Day as everybody expected them to be.
Well, they're heels. They're not supposed to be behind them.
Well, I'm talking like
they're supposed to hate them because they kicked out Big E.
I mean, a reaction, not behind. More of a reaction.
No, they're getting plenty of reaction. They're getting lots of boos like they're supposed to. But anyway, all right, cool. Big Johnny, who do you got and why?
I'm going for the New Day.
New Day, all right. For what reason?
Because the way when they hurt the War Raiders and stuff like that, and with them hurting the War Raiders, that's going to give them momentum going into WrestleMania, and they already got an actual victory against them due to the countout. So they have momentum. So to me, it's going to be the New Day that's going to capture the title.
All right. Well, I am also going New Day, but I think they're finally going to do what they originally were going to do with Odyssey Jones. Hopefully they found somebody. I'm thinking they might have found somebody, and they're going to bring in that third member that was supposed to be the replacement for Big E, and I think he comes in, interferes, and helps the New Day win the tag titles. So I'm also going New Day for this one. Next up, we got the rivalry match between Jade Cargill and Naomi. Big Johnny, who do you got and why?
This one I'm going to go for Jade Cargill.
Okay.
Because she's going to want to get her revenge for what Naomi did to her. So to me, this is going to be Cargill.
All right. Little Jay, who do you got and why?
I'm also going with Jade. I think it could be Jade. With this one, I was kind of tough on because I could see how they could plan out it further. But Jade's definitely going to be my pick because I think it's time for her to, like he was saying, get that revenge. And her win's probably going to fuel Naomi more to do some more vengeful stuff.
Well, I'm also going with Jade on this one. This just seems like it's going to be one of the crowd pleasers, one of the feel-good moments. Having Jade win, I can see that very easily. It just really makes the most sense to have Jade win this. There's just not much to it other than that. This is just seems like it's going to be a crowd pleaser match. Next up, we got the match of Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano. Big Johnny, who do you got and why?
This one I'm going for Mysterio.
Don't go Rey?
Because El Grande Americano has been, mocking the Lucha Libre style. So, Rey's going to, go in there and be the one that beat him, and then he'll unmask him. So they finally find out that
We'll find out it's not Chad Gable.
Yeah, I don't know who it is now. There's solid proof that it's not. So I don't know.
I'm telling you. But you've seen him. He was being carted off by security with while Chad Gable was getting interviewed.
Okay.
Come on. All right. But I'm going to go with Rey too. This is another one where, they're kind of getting a lot of internet backlash, even though I think it's stupid because the IWC is stupid and I hate them. But, most of the crowds are getting behind it. But Honestly, I think this was just meant to be Ray. He'll probably have some kind of celebrity come out there and interfere like he does every year because that's the only way he can get WrestleMania wins anymore. Whether it be Bad Bunny or some crappy Philadelphia Eagles football players. But I do think it's going to be Ray. Ray's going to win this one. Little Jay, who do you got and why?
I'm also going to go with Rey Mysterio.
All right.
He kind of said what I was going to say, where I think outcome is going to be at the very end of the match where he's going to get unmasked, and I don't know who it could be. Like, all I'm saying.
It could be Joe Biden.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be anybody.
Biden. It's Donald Trump.
Maybe.
He's Americano. It's Donald Trump.
I'll say Biden's got more free time now.
I know that too. It could be Barack. It could be Obama. You know, he's getting a lot light-skinned in his old age there. All right, next up for the United States Championship, we got L.A. Knight. Yeah! Versus the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu. Big Johnny, who do you got and why?
That's not going with Fatu.
You're going with Fatu? For what reason?
Oh, chasing the United States title, and it's time to get it off LA Knight, so, Jacob Fatu is going to be the one to take it off from him.
All right. Little Jay, who do you got and why?
I'm also going to go with Jacob Fatu.
Fatu?
They've been showcasing as unstoppable force. LA did get his licks in, but then I do think Fatu's going to be the U.S. title. I mean, new U.S. champion, because I think that's would be best at this point.
I go back and forth on this one, and I hate doing it, but I'm gonna have to go against LA Knight and say Jacob Fatu. I think he's got that meteoric rise thing going on. They're going to want to put a title on him real quick. I think that's what most of the fans want to see too. Unfortunately, I don't think we really wanted to see it at the expense of LA Knight, but I think that's where it's going to have to come to. Mm-hmm. I'm going to see Jacob Fatu winning. Maybe we get bloodline interference. Maybe Tongaloa and Tamatonga and Solo interfere to help him. And, to further throw that little split there, because then Jacob maybe gets pissed off saying, I didn't need your help, whatnot. And maybe it starts to break away, because it feels like they might be turning Jacob Fatu face because of his crowd reaction. So,
yeah.
I like I said, I don't want to go against LA Knight, but I think that would be the play, is to put it on Fatu. Next up, for the women's world champion, not world champion, the WWE Women's Championship, we have Charlotte Flair versus Tiffany Stratton. I'll go first, and it's going to be Tiffy time. Tiffany's going to take out Charlotte. This is what needs to be done. It should be a passing of the torch thing. Also, from what I hear, Charlotte's getting a lot of heat for being very unprofessional in this whole thing. So I think having her lose to Tiffany might be some form of a punishment. So a lot of things I think point to Tiffany. I'm going to go with Tiffany. Tiffany retains. Little Jay, who do you got and why?
I'm also going to go with Tiffany. I think it's going to be, it could be upset, but like you said, passing the torch, I think that is the best way, because Charlotte ain't the new girl no more, and she ain't on the top. So I'm going to go with definitely Tiffany, because I think that would be the best decision, especially with how she's going with the crowd, how the crowd is behind her.
All right. Big Johnny, who do you got and why?
I'm making a three-piece. We're going Tiffany.
Any particular reason?
I mean, you summed it up, man. For what she's been, the comments that she's been saying, that would probably be her punishment, losing to Tiffany.
I mean, I thought it was going to happen beforehand. Like I said, I think it's more of a passing of the torch thing, but yeah. All right. Yeah. Next up, for the World Heavyweight Champion, we have main event Jey Uso versus the Ring General Gunther. Little Jay, who do you got and why?
I'm going to go with Jey Uso.
Jey Uso?
I've known since since before his Royal Rumble win that he was going to win one of the main titles, because how big the fans were behind him. I don't think any other star at this moment is getting that much of a reaction or crowd interaction. And Jay's definitely going to get revenge for his brother and all the disrespect that Gunther's been sending his way.
All right. Big Johnny, who do you got and why?
I mean, in the beginning, I mean, I thought it was going to be Gunther, but I'm going to do main event Jey Uso. Because
your heart of hearts wouldn't let you not do a mark out babyface.
But I'm going for Jey Uso. because the reason is all the sneak attacks that Gunther was in, and then Uso's gonna pay him back for what he did to his brother. So it's gonna be Uso.
All right. I am also going Jey Uso because I don't think we need or want another super long Gunther title reign. We've already had two when he had the UK title for years on years and the Intercontinental Champion for 666 days and all that. And we don't need he doesn't need to have a long title reign every time. I think SummerSlam to Mania is a good time frame to have a solid title run. I think he's had a solid title run. I think it's time to put Jey Uso there. And I also think we need a big championship babyface win, which might be giving away a later match that we're predicting on the next video. But I think we need a big babyface championship win, and I think this is where Jey Uso fits that role. All right, and for the last match, the main event, we have your Tribal Chief, the OTC, Roman Reigns, versus the Visionary, the Revolutionary, Seth freaking Rollins, and CM Punk ass. I'm going to go first, and I'm going with our Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, wins this. Because I think at the end, it's going to come down to Paul Heyman having to choose between him and Punk, and I think Heyman picks Roman Reigns, and it costs CM Punk the match, and sets up a one-on-one feud between those two. The only thing I would hope would be CM Punk winning is that it does the opposite way and turns Punk heel, and because I would love nothing more than to see a heel Punk, so he can just get beat around like he's supposed to, because he's a little bitch. And I hate that man so bad. But anyways, I do think it's going to be Roman. Roman wins it. I think they hold off for Punk's main event WrestleMania win for another year. They're not just going to give it to him right out of the chute. So I'm picking Roman. Big Johnny, who do you got and why?
I'm going to also go for the OTC.
You going to go OTC? Roman?
Yep.
For what reason?
Yep. But he's gonna for what Heyman did to him, because Heyman chose CM over him, being his corner. I know it was a favor but he's gonna get his revenge on everything that Seth did, and then Seth Rollins did to him, and everything that's Seth did to him. So to me, it's gonna be OTC to win this.
All right.
Without help from anybody.
Little Jay, who do you got and why?
I'm also going to go to Roman, but I do think Roman's going to have some kind of help, because I think the rivalry in between Punk and Rollins is going to cost Punk his win, which is why Roman's going to capitalize on that. And also with Heyman, like Ari was saying, Heyman's always going to choose Tribal Chief no matter what.
All right then. That's our night one predictions for WrestleMania. Like I said at the beginning of the video, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, drop a comment down below. What did you feel about this? As always, thanks for watching. We'll see you again.
Watch out, 'cause I'm here now and I'm staying.